Hello guys, today we'll do an activity of heavy and light, and also we'll continue with the letter Q and the numbers on the workbook. So let's get to work. Today we're gonna start working on the workbook on the page 137. Here you have to look at both columns, one blue and one green, and we have some numbers and the name of the numbers. You have to match the right ones, okay? For example, if here we have the number 8, you have to find in this column for the name of the number 8. So how do you write 8? And here we can find it, and we'll match it together. 8 with the word 8. And you have to do the same with the rest of the numbers. And on the page 138, we have a snake, and on the snake's body, we have the name of the numbers. You have to look for all the name of the numbers and write it here next to these little stars. And you have to find the numbers from 1 to 10. And now on the page 139, you have to count the items, okay? And when you already count the items, you have to write the number here. How many did you count? And write the number. But you have to write the name of the number, not the number, okay? For example, if we are going to count the stars, let's count 1, 2, 3. 3, and we have to write 3. But as in the word, not the number. Remember the name of the number. THREE, 3. And you have to do the same with the rest of the items. The crayons, the hearts, the cupcakes, the feathers, and the bread. And now on the phonics on the page 138, remember we are on the letter Q. And here what you have to do is pay attention, because you have to color the pictures that start with the letter Q. I'm gonna give you the names of the items, and you have to color the ones that starts with the letter Q, okay? Here we go. Cat, cat, quilt, quilt, balloon, balloon, question mark, question mark, milk, milk, dog, dog, heart, heart, quiet, quiet, queen, queen. So, after you finish coloring the ones that starts with the letter Q, you have to trace the letter Q lowercase, okay? Here. And then we'll go to the page 139. And what you have to do here on page 139 is writing the letter Q, uppercase and lowercase, on the space of the items that starts with the letter Q, okay? Remember, I'm going to give you the names, and you're going to pay attention so you can write the letter Q, uppercase and lowercase, on the space of the item that starts with the letter Q. Question mark, question mark. Remember that I'll give you the first example, and here is no exception, so I'm going to, right, you can use this style of Q or this style. It's up to you, okay? You can use both. Quiet, quiet, rainbow, rainbow, puppet, puppet, queen, queen, quilt, quilt. And now on the page 140, what you have to do is write the letter Q lowercase to complete the words. Quarter, quiet, queen, quilt. And here you have to trace the letter Q. And now, to work on the math adventures, we have to talk about heavy and light. Heavy are the things that have a lot of weight, for example, an elephant. And light are the things that have a little weight, for example, a feather. And how do we know when things are heavy or light? Well, we use a scale, and that's what we are going to do. It's a machine that helps us to weigh the things, okay? So that's how we can know when something is heavy or light. And with the material I asked you for, we're going to do this. And a scale. This will help you to know what's heavy and what's light. And with this, you're going to do the worksheets I sent you. So, gather your materials and build your own scale. This is what we'll use to do our scale. Now follow these 4 steps. Tie a knot at the end of each lace or piece of yarn. Hang the laces with the containers on each side of your hanger. Place it on a doorknob and now you have your scale. Yay! It's time to use the scale. Now pick 2 small items. I'm gonna use this keychain and this cream. And here we can see that the cream is heavy and the keychain is light. And now on the Math Adventures on the page 82, you have to write H for heavy or L for light to all the items you see on the page. And that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Mwah.